Now, this is both an interesting and sad article all at the same time. Senior adults are leaving the church in alarming numbers. For decades, the narrative around church decline has centered on youth disengagement, with conferences and strategies dedicated to the next generation. However, Rainier argues that senior adults, people over 65, are slipping away without fanfare. Unlike younger generations, seniors don't typically leave with dramatic announcements or angry social media posts. Thank the Lord, older people do not play with the younger people's just craziness sometimes. They fade, he writes. The absence is felt acutely in smaller churches where seniors form the core of faithful attendees, volunteers, and donors. Health and mobility challenges top the list. Difficulties with night driving, declining vision and hearing, the exhaustion of caregiving for a spouse or family member. Even simple steps like navigating parking lots or stairs can feel like barriers. Beyond physical hurdles, emotional isolation, the loss of peers through death can transform the whole Sunday situation into a reminder of grief. Changes in worship styles, music, or leadership exacerbate the disconnection. A shift to contemporary services or a new pastor unfamiliar with the congregation's history can make seniors feel like outsiders. Any of these can leave seniors feeling like strangers in their own congregation. So that's all good and well and true, and they've got points on exactly why this is happening. My concern here, which is the part where I'm saying this is a sad article, is as a pastor, if the Lord has called you to pastor a congregation somewhere, a physical congregation, and you're the pastor, is it not your job to go and care for each sheepy, every single sheepy? So go and visit the older people at their homes. Check on them. Are you able to drive to church? Can we fetch you? Do you want to move the cell group to your house so that it's easier and more convenient for you? Do you have friends in the church and we can arrange an elder meeting once a week where you guys chat about the old days and things like that and discuss your journey that you've had with the Lord? Are there things we can assist with? There's got to be a hands-on busyness about the pastor checking on the well-being of his individual sheep. And more in the life for a living, I'm not seeing this. I'm not. Even when I see a good church and you look at a town, you can see, right, avoid these. They're in error. These are dead. The dead in Christ rise first. And these one or two are on track. They're biblical, they're on point, they're teaching correctly. But even in those, you don't see that hands-on deep love and connection with each member and the constant minding of that flock. Is that not the pastor's job? Is that not what he should be doing? Caring for those sheep? Will we not then see less alarming numbers as people drop off? And then when they do drop off, the pastor doesn't bother checking and seeing why they dropped off. That's a lack of care right there for me. And that bothers me. I do think you need to apply your energies if you're a pastor and you have an actual brick and mortar congregation with warm bodies, that you know your sheep and you spend your time checking on them and seeing how you can best see to their well-being and their growth. That is your flock. And that's my 10 cents on that article. I think it's really sad that this is happening. It shouldn't be happening. We shouldn't be so focused on just the youth that we forget about the elderly, or so focused on just the elderly that we forget about the youth. You should be dealing with the entire group that has been entrusted to you and into your care. And if you're not, you need to do some soul searching. Shalom.